After more than 50 days of staying at home, it appears that some of those restrictions are being partially lifted. But that's caused a lot of concern for a lot of people as to what exactly all of this means. For instance, it's a partial easing of those restrictions, but you still need that self declaration form. You can only go outside for reasons of work, for health reasons, or if you have some essential activity. We do know that parks will be open, and so people can exercise now, but they have to maintain social distancing measures. So you cannot get too close with other people. You still have to remain only with family members or those that you actually live with. You can't leave the region. You can only remain within your town mainly and not even outside of the region. And you're not allowed to go to holiday homes. There was also some concern about this issue of being allowed to visit loved ones. But what exactly is a loved one? What is the definition? And so the government was forced to then clarify even further to say that visits to friends would not be allowed. And even in the case of visiting a family member, it still has to be done with appropriate social distancing as well as wearing of masks. So there is confusion for a lot of people, and also within different regions. While the government has put in place certain conditions of easing of the restrictions, you have regional governors saying, no, we think bars and restaurants should be allowed to be open, for instance, in the southern region of Calabria. But then the government had to step in and said, no, hang on, they're taking legal measures to make sure that that doesn't put into place, simply because, of course, the country, the government, the scientists and the medical experts are concerned about the curve of infections. They want to make sure that it still is on its decline and does not come up again. And that is why they will be monitoring the infections in each region very closely as these measures, these restrictions are lifted.